It's all about hope. It's all about giving a child a life.
MAM was established in 1993 as a non-profit organization dedicated to providing sustainable living projects such as clinics, schools, and orphanages in developing countries. In sub-Saharan Africa, the AIDS pandemic leaves a devastating impact with millions of orphans and vulnerable children left to fend for themselves. 6,000 children per day are orphaned due to AIDS. MAM seeks to take a proactive approach through a coalition of partners to create a viable and lasting solution to the crisis. AIDS also has a devastating impact on the elderly who are at a stage in their lives when they would typically rely on their grown children to help support them physically and economically. In response, a global coalition of partners has launched the first of several intergenerational, self-sustaining villages for those orphans and elders left hopeless and helpless by the AIDS pandemic.
We need to mobilize everyone in the world, whether it's UNICEF or United Nations or the U.S. government or the Global Fund. All of those organizations are going to be working together to create visibility that the American people will help with this pandemic in Africa. We've already done the project like this that was started in 1999 in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. It's a little place called Mtokoswini. And there we brought in the babies and the children and the grandmas and grandpas, and we have them working together, nurturing each other, doing crafts and farming, actually raising 1,600 chickens to sell to the neighbors. They are now providing their own sustenance.
Kitui Village will serve as a pilot project for building other self-sustaining intergenerational homes. The Kitui Village is home to more than 400 orphans and their caretakers. In addition to more than 40 homes, the village includes a community center, 2 staff houses, a chaplain's house, a clinic, primary school, community hall, a police post, and a tech school. The Kitui village has a water system that consists of boreholes, shallow wells, solar pumps, water tanks, and several sand dams. Over 1,000 acres of land will be used for sustainable projects, including growing and cultivating cash crops, dairy farming, rearing chickens and goats, harvesting over 6,800 trees to transform the vegetation land, and creating an aloe vera farm to produce soaps, juices, ointments, medicine, and cosmetics, which can be sold at the local market. Currently, MAM has formed an exciting partnership with Build the Village, a faith-based non-profit organization in Nandi, Kenya. The Nandi village will house 50 children and will generate the necessary revenue through a tuition-based public school. A preschool building and an orphan house have been completed. The school has an enrollment of 30 children, some of whom are orphans and therefore receive free education. Construction on the second orphan house and school building is in progress. Plans are in place to acquire additional land to grow vegetables, fruits, and raise chickens for the daily nutritional needs of the children. In addition, several wells have been dug to provide water. Future plans involve building a secondary school that will generate additional revenues to care for more orphans.
25 years from now, when these little children who were brought up in these villages are now adults, taking care of their own children, they're going to be raising those children with the same kinds of values that their stand-in grandmas and grandpas raised them with. Our objective is to create hope and foundation for the values of these babies and children in Africa. It is the grassroots of America that needs to help with this pandemic.
The numbers are alarming and the challenges are great, but MAM is committed to continually making a difference. Maker Mark values this partnership and together hopes to continue making an impact, saving the world one child at a time.